Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Nik Nikam, and today we're going to focus upon how to remove the dark circles around our eyes, which is a real problem as we get older, and it is especially so in the Indian population, both in men and women. So we're going to use a couple of examples to see how we can soften this, at least if not completely get rid of it, because there are several things that happen with eye bags. First, as we get older, there's fat deposition, so the surface is uneven, it's wrinkled, it's dry, and it is hyperpigmented. That means it's darker than the rest of the skin on the face. As you can see, we have some dark circles here, and let's see if we can fix that to a moderate degree, I would say, not overdo it. To do that, first we're going to go to this masking section of the tape, and first of all I want to tell you I'm using Lightroom CC, and I hate Lightroom because every year they keep changing the menus, and they move all these different selections to different places, but anyway, I want to create a mask first of all using this brush. So I'm going to click on the brush here, and before I get to that, I want to zoom into this subject. Here we are, and let's see. Okay, so as you can see, it's not really too much, but still you can see the difference between the two eyes. The skin under the eyes are darker than the rest of the face. So to fix that one, we are going to go to brush and create a mask to start with. And so here's our brush size, which can be increased using the left or the right square bracket. So I'm just going to leave it at that size, and I'm just going to mark the area I want to work on. It's not going to be precise, but since this is expanded view, it will do the job. So let's see if we covered all the area we want to work on. This is kind of halfway here. Okay, that is our mask area, and we get all the options that we get when we are editing a routine picture. The first thing we can work on is the exposure, and I'm going to show you the exposure. And the hyperpigmentation of, or the darkness of the eye, is related to the exposure. So as I can decrease the exposure, as you can see, the highlighted area, it shows up, but also it shows this this hyperpigmentation gets worse. So to fix that, we go to the other side, and we just keep reducing this, and I think that's pretty much should be good enough, because we don't want to overdo it. As you can see it, we can possibly go a little bit lighter, but as you can see, once you reduce the lighter, so this may be as much I really want to go. And here's some area which I can cover. That's good. As you can see, it's already beginning to look a different shade altogether. Let's see if we fix that. Yeah, I think this spot area is okay. So we have this one. We have the exposure, and like this is before, and this is with the exposure changed to like 1.4. The next thing I'm going to be working on is the texture. Texture helps to reduce these multiple bumps and too many creases. So let's come to texture here, and as I said, if I increase it, it's like contrast, it gets, and by reducing this, it reduces or softens the edges between these wrinkles. So that's doing okay. And same thing we can do with the clarity, kind of make it diffuse sort of. So as you can see, it is definitely looking much better than what it was before. Let's see. So those are some of the things I use to change this one. and we can again look at it like before. This is before and this is afterwards, and if you take off this magnification, you can see there is a difference, but we can probably make it a little bit better if I want to. Let's see if we can do this because this area is not. Let's go back to the brush here, select this area. See, I didn't actually cover this area so much. Now it's looking better. And this area, and also this crease. Okay, I think overall it looks all right. So let's skip this, and as you can see, there's some white dots came in, but anyway, you get the idea. So that's how we can sort of improve the quality. And there's another picture which I worked on. Okay, here's the picture which I worked on, and you can see here's the right eye, and here's the left eye, which was worked upon. But when you reduce the size, you can see it looks pretty natural, and also it has reduced the pigmentation considerably compared to the control eye on the right side. So what do you think? Let me know, and if you have any tips that can improvise, please share it in the comments. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.